Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Tony's Picks Morning Show. I'm Tony T with you here every day at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Different live free picks for today's card. And on today's show, I'll picks from that 15-game card from Major League Baseball. WNBA with their money game today. Commissioners Cup. All action there. And, of course, so stay tuned for that Parlay Purple segment for more free picks on that segment there. Parlays, player props, you'll name it. Stay tuned. Join us here, if you would, every day. Give us that like, that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. And set that notification so you're notified with these free picks coming your way, not just from our live show, but on demand. And that thumbs up really helps the build for audience. We greatly appreciate it. So what we're going to do here is we'll introduce the cappers, and we'll get right to the mixes. We don't mess around here on the Tony's Picks Morning Show. Let's go to Rod. Rod, what's happening?
Yeah, not too much, Tony. It was for me. I went 3-3 yesterday with a little bit of plus money added to the score, so plus 35. So staying in the green, a little winning day, better than a losing day. So can't complain there on that side of things. Did drop the play of the day with the Royals. They decided they should give up a bomb in that one and lose to the Mariners. It happens in that one. Still on a nice little 13-4 or 12-5 run with it, so can't complain there. Happy Canada Day to all our Canadian friends, and then happy Bobby Bonilla Day as he's getting another bag. We looked at the Bobby Bonilla thing, and he gets paid $1.19 million from the Mets, and he'll continue collecting from the Mets until 2035. And then we looked, he collects $500,000 from the Baltimore Orioles. And he'll collect $500,000 from the Baltimore Orioles until 2028. Talk about a nice gig there. If you get happy Bobby Bonilla, happy Canada Day. Bigger slate card. We got a massive WNBA game thrown in there as well. So, hey, let's get to today's action. Excited for it.
Absolutely. Let's go to Chris. Chris, what's happening?
Oh, not much. We cashed with Toronto yesterday, beating the Yankees. That was wonderful. And then, we hit our 11th home run from the video with Eugenio Suarez there in the 8th. He could take it deep there. So that's 7 days in a row from our home run things there. So we're just ready to get July started strong here.
Let's start July, absolutely. Let's say, Sandra, what's happening?
Nothing much. Another good day yesterday. Went 6-3. We cashed on our Wimbledon bet. We cashed on our MLB best bet. Took the over in that Blue Jays Yankees game. I said it'd cash in the first inning. Obviously, a little overconfident there. Sweated it a little bit, but we got that over 8. So yeah, feeling good. Ready to move on to the day. Hopefully, another winning day.
Very good. Let's say this to Justin. Justin, what's happening?
Just another day. Got hooked on my premium. Outside of that, went 7-3. Missed my parlay by one leg by the Rays. But sorry, I'll get one back today.
Yep. I'll look to bounce back. Hit the caller yesterday, but look to bounce back. Having a great year in baseball. I think over 2,000 units for the year. Going to have those highs and lows. For me, it's really, really high or really low. But fortunately, more highs than lows this year. Close to 2,000 units for the year for me. Based on $100 unit wager over at Tony's Picks. All right, let's get to the baseball today. I just went through some of the pitching matchups. Don't see any changes. Do see a lot of rain here. 75% chance of rain in Philadelphia today. It'll be 86% in Washington. In New York, 65%. Just going to go over the 50% or higher here. Atlanta, we're looking at 63% chance of rain. So a little summer rain in the forecast today, if you would. So let's get right to the baseball for today's action. And we get started here with your Canada game here. Early action, 3 Eastern, Yankees at the Blue Jays. Yankees $1.52, total of 8. Padres and Phillies. Will the Padres score some runs? We'll see. Phillies $1.52, total 8.5. Cardinals and Pirates. Here we've got the Pirates $1.57. Skeens on the mound. Total sits at 7. There are 7 hooks now showing up now in the market. Twins at these Marlins. The Twins favored $1.46, total 7.5. And then we'll close it out with Tigers and Nasty Nats. The Tigers $1.49 in the road, total 9.5. We start with Rod.
And for me here in the spot, it's Canada Day. So I'm sporting the red Blue Jays hat for Canada Day. So I'll take the Blue Jays there at the plus price. I know it's not going to be an easy task. And we'll need Gausman not to be Mr. Assman today, because we know Gausman can definitely be Mr. Assman at times. So I'm hoping he deals a good one here on Canada today for the Blue Jays. And we know what Fried's been doing. So I don't know. I don't think I'd be chasing an over today in the Yankees game. Kind of lean to an under there in that one. But if Gausman is the ass man, well, that could go flying over the total. But kind of leaning to an under, and Gausman having a good start. Speaking of lower scoring games, I'll take the under Padres and Phillies. I think Pavetta can mow down some Phillies. That offense struggling a little bit to score piles of runs. They got the 4-0 win yesterday. 7-3 to the under. Padres 6-3-1 to the under. Sanchez sporting a 2.80 ERA. He's been pretty good for the Phillies there. And the Padres, when they face that type of pitcher, well, 19-3 to the under. So give me the under 8.5 there in that matchup. And then Tigers and Washington. Doesn't that sound like we're going to see plenty of offense in that one? You got Flaherty on the bump, and we know what he does. He's good for at least 3 or 4 runs. Trevor Williams on the other side. He's good for a few runs as well. I think we get to double digits. Give me the over Detroit and Washington.
There we go with Ron. We move on over to Chris.
Yeah, I'll jump on that Toronto too. Any chance I can get to fade the Yankees is a wonderful day, and I'm all over it. Yesterday was a little bit of a sweat on that one, but we still got it. So yeah, I'll take as long as Gausman shows up in decent form. Freed, it's going to be a rough one, like Rod said, because he's been great. But yeah, give me a plus money there with the Toronto. Did the video with San Diego, Philadelphia. You guys can check out the deeper dive there. Just Philadelphia run line. San Diego's been struggling on the road, guys. Like that's more of like the sleep-inducing one yesterday than I think the Seattle one ended up being. That was just ridiculous there. But yeah, Philadelphia run line. A little bit too high for Skeens there. I know the Pirates bats are hot. I think they can give him some offense there, which is a little bit too much to go on the money line there for me, but it's a lean. Of course, because it's Skeens Day and everything, I think he'll be all right against Palante there. And then I'm gonna take Nasty Nats on the money line there. We know Flaherty's gonna give it up today. I think we see an over, and I think Washington wins that one at home.
Here we go with Chris. I know Alessandro.
No, yeah, I'm looking at the Phillies here at the run line. What do you call it? Padres 22nd in baseball versus left-handed batting, 234. Tatis in his last 10 games, 139 batting average. He's batting 183 versus left-handed pitchers on the whole entire season. I just don't think the Padres bats are going to produce anything. And then you got Sanchez on the mound to shut him down. Yeah, give me the Phillies run line. And then for my other pick here, I just like the Pirates. Pirates on the run line. Since Skeens' last start, they're 4-0, averaging 9.25 runs a game. I mean, the bats are hot. Seems like they woke up since that Mizorowski-Skeens matchup. Brian Reynolds home run prop, O'Neal Cruz home run prop, everything Pirates today. So Phillies and Pirates first slot.
Yeah, they always have a week like this. Oh, they're turning the corner. Nope. Then they hit a wall. So it's not going to last. Enjoy it while you can. I don't know if it Justin.
Real quick, before I get started, I think there's a pitcher change in the Braves. I think they took out. I think Holmes is starting.
Is it Grant
I've seen
Holmes?
that. Yeah.
Yeah, Grant Holmes is starting. Okay, yeah.
But as far as the Yankees, give me the Yankees first 5, minus a half, minus 132. Padres, Phillies, I'm so close to the under. I'm so close to the over. But the trends is slowing me up, and the Padres not hitting lefties and Sanchez, but I'm close to that over. As far as the Pirates, live out here, that's too heavy of a price. Give me the Cardinals plus 138. And Tigers, I got a premium in.
They're from Justin. Tell you what I think about this one. Yeah, Didier Fuentes was expected to go, but I think they thought better of it. They woke up in the morning and said, wait a minute here. Wait a minute. What are we doing?
Who did this overnight? Who did this? Is this funny? You try to be funny.
It's trying to be a joke, right? It's to be a joke. There's no way we're putting this kid up here. And you look at it. You look at his how he got to Major League. It's still astonishing to me how he got with his minor league numbers and how he got in the starting rotation. That's incredible. Maybe it says something about Atlanta and lack of prospects. Incredible that he's actually in Major League Baseball. When we look at his history, incredible. I'm going to go here with Toronto at the plus price. Why not, right? They're now 13-7 at home against winning teams, winning 5.5 units there. New York only the past 6 hitting 215. And their bullpen's an ERA over 5. the Jays hit lefties, right? 293 against left-handed starters. Why not try and hit the best one in baseball right now in Fried? Although if you look at Fried over his past 6 starts, he does have an ERA over 3 there. It's not at that elite level in the mid twos or better. So I'll look at the Blue Jays there. I got to go under again with this Padres Phillies. San Diego hitting just 218 over their past 6. The Phillies 215. Harper's back, but probably it's a wrist issue. So you always got to worry about that, right? Coming back from the wrist for a hitter. We'll see if he can get back in rhythm. But still, Sanchez past 5 starts, ERA under 2. Wow, look at this Padres here, 18-3 to the under against an NL starter with an ERA of 2.7 or lower. The past 2+ seasons just tells me the Padres cannot hit elite pitching, and that's what you're going to face here. So I'll look at them in that spot. What else we've got here? I got to look at the plus price with the Cardinals. I'm not comfortable laying a price with Pittsburgh here. When they're favored between minus 125 and minus 175 this year, they're 2-5 at home, losing 5.5 units. So they've been losing money for you if you've been taking them there. I'm going to take the Marlins here at that plus price. Can that road form come back to home? We'll see. But I don't trust the Twins here against these good bullpens with a whip of 1.35 or lower. And believe it or not, the Marlins bullpens improved enough to be there. The Twins 8-20 on the road against these bullpens. So I'll take Miami in that spot. But Minnesota's bullpen past 29 games, the past 20, not the past 5 games, not the past 3 games, not even the past 10 games, the past 29 games, their bullpen ERA 6.53. Got to take the plus money there with Miami. And I'm going to look here at this over with the Tigers and Nationals. Tigers road favorites here at this price point, 9-2 the over on the road. And against these good teams with a 620 or greater win percentage, Nats 6-4 the over. Detroit sitting well, almost 300 over their past 6. And the Nats at 288. Flattery on the road, ERA over 6. Williams at home, an ERA near 6. And we know the bullpen issues with the Nats, so I like the over in that one. All right, let's continue here on the Tony Six Morning Show. Continuing, here's your middle block of games. Athletics and Rays. Rays $1.57, total 8.5. Brewers and the Mets. The Mets $1.23, total of 8. There are some 8.5s out there as well. Reds and Red Sox. Red Sox, Mr. Fitz, a favorite here, $1.15, total of 10. Angels and Braves here. In this one, we got Braves $1.77, total 9.5. We go to Orioles and Rangers. In this one, we've got Texas $1.73, total there 7. There's a 7.5 now at Pinnacle. So we're seeing a little bit of movement to the over there. Maybe they see old man Morton and say, "Oh, wait a minute, old man Morton on the mound at 7." I don't know. Well, he's been a little better of late, but they moved that they put the hook on that one. We know who's on the mound for Texas when you see numbers like this. You know it's DeGrom there. So he's he's used to having no run support back in his days with the Mets. So this is nothing new to him. So we get this one underway here with Rod.
And you're giving old man Morton an opener too, right? Looks like Young is going to be an opener.
Yeah,
Young is the opener for old man Morton, and you get to follow him up with that. So we see plenty of offense yesterday. I would probably get the same. I would lean the over 7.5 there in that matchup. But I can't believe Ricardo Fitz is a favorite. How that thing doesn't fit in anywhere. It's just one of those things. He's had 10 starts, 0 wins. So I'm sorry there.
I'm sorry. Let's go back there. We got to go back here. Morton is now on the injured list because of an elbow, so that's why. So no Morton. So he's been scratched. No, there's a change there.
I thought he might get a little bit mad that he had an opener going, "Hey, why do I have an opener?"
One snuck up.
Yeah, snuck up on him. Some. Anyway, so you look at good old Ricardo Fitz in Boston. 10 starts, no wins. So that's why it's priced the way it is. But I would be pricing Boston as a favorite. I would take the over, though. You look at the book. That's the thing. It's at 10. I think we see plenty of offense like we did yesterday. Give me the over 10 in that one with the lead to the Reds because Ricardo Fitz, as I said, still no wins in the starts. He's got, 8 no decisions. So he hasn't been horrible. He just doesn't get the win. For some reason, they don't pitch well, or they don't give him enough run support, or whatever it is. He just doesn't get the W. So still looking for his first W over the last 2 seasons is Ricardo. And then the other one I'm looking at, the Mets favorite. No, I don't even care there at all. Give me the Milwaukee Brewers. Something wrong with that Mets squad, and they're nosediving the wrong way. So they're fast approaching 500, and they continue to keep doing what they're doing. They will catch 500. Give me the Milwaukee Brewers and Freddie Peralta on the bump for the Brew Crew, and a little bit of a plus money there. And that one's even the books guarding against the big plus money dog, knowing how bad the Mets are. And there's that minus 125. I think that's the curse of this line ever. Minus 125, I stay far away from those things. I don't know what it is. It's like the curse of the minus 125. Nope, not touching it. Take the Brew Crew.
Minus 7 in football. Minus 7.
Yeah,
football.
minus 7 in football. Yeah.
So we move on over to Chris.
Yeah, looking at this Angels Braves game, I'm actually going to go. It's 9.5 now, even with Grant Holmes on there. I mean, the Braves are not hitting left-handed pitchers well at all. There's my see under there. I did have a home run prop in this one on the video there, but actually it works out in the favor. So go check that out. It's a lot better that Grant Holmes is now pitching for the Angels there in that one. So anyway, but looking at that, but yeah, I'm gonna take Milwaukee as well. I'm not trusting this Mets team at all. I'll take the plus money there with Milwaukee. I don't care. I know the Mets typically play their best ball at home, but they've just been ridiculous lately. So we're not going to do that. And then, yeah, I'm going to take, we saw a high scoring one last night in Texas. I usually go with the under in that one, but just don't trust Young. I know we got DeGrom out there, but I still think Texas can get to this Baltimore squad and we get up and over 7.5.
Here we go from Chris on over to Alessandro.
No, yeah, I like the Brewers as well. I'd actually take the under in that game. The Mets the Mets were outscored by the Pirates 30-5 in that series. I mean, just brutal. What do you call it? Against this pitcher, Peralta, they have 63 at-bats. They're batting 143 in their career versus Freddie Peralta. You know, Peralta's, 8-4 this year with a 2.9 ERA. You know, what Brewers ace. I can't get there with the Mets at all. Another thing, Brewers are batting 319 in the last 10 games, 8-2. You know, only 2 games back from the Cubbies trying to get first place. I think everything's pointing towards the Brewers here. So, yeah, kind of an easy read there. And then, I'll go to the Rangers. I'll take the run line there with DeGrom on the mound. You know, you got the young kid and Young pitching. He's 0-2 with a 7.11 ERA to start his MLB career off. You know, he was, I guess, okay in the minors. I looked his minor stats up. 12-15 with a 3.51 ERA and 65 minor league starts. Okay, I guess. I mean, I think you go Rangers there instead of just touching the total. You just go Rangers on the run line. So, yeah, that's what I got for you guys there.
From Alessandro on over to Justin.
Athletics and Rays. I got a premium in that game. Mets and Brewers. I'll be on the other side of Alessandro. I'll take the over 8.5. I'm looking at. I like the over in the Red Sox and the Reds over 10. I wanted to bet Orioles, but taking Orton off, so I'll be on Texas one way or the other somehow. I was really looking forward to fading DeGrom, but I need Morton in there. I wanted Morton in there at least.
Yeah, Morton right when he got good, he got hurt. That's a rough one there. All right, I'm gonna come back with the Rays run line. Get a nice plus 130 price. They've been good on a bounce back after a loss, so I'm going to take them in this spot here. We know Athletics bullpen has been horrible of late over a period of past 6 games. What is an ERA over 6? Springs, the past 6 appearances, ERA over 5. Boz in his past 5 starts, ERA of 3.26, and their bullpens perform well at home. So I'll look at the Rays run line in that one. I'm going to come in here with the Brewers. You know, when you look at the Mets were carried early in the season by their starting pitching and their bullpen. Their hitting was horrible. It was one of the luckiest things. If you look at the Mets in the beginning of the season, they were piling up wins. It was because of their pitching, and their pitching got hurt. Right, Canning's hurt, Senga's hurt, Manea's hurt. So they've been hit with injuries, and their bullpen is starting to falter because, of course, you don't have your studs in there, so you're going to have to tax your bullpen. And now you got a disaster here because your hitting was never good. It really wasn't. It was all pitching carried. They've been carried by pitching, and we're seeing the situation here. So I'll look at the Brewers in that spot. And that one, yeah, if Fuentes, I would like the Angels if Fuentes was pitching, so I'm going to stay away from that one. All right, let's continue here on the Tony 6 in the Morning Show. I'm going to close out baseball with these final 5 on the board. Guardians and Cubs. Cubs big price here, $1.73, total of 8. Astros and Rockies. The Astros, $1.50, total sits here at 11. There's 11.5 at Circa right now. Giants and D-backs. Here we got the D-backs, $1.29 with Gallen on the mound. Total sits here at 9.5. Royals and Mariners. Mariners $1.36, total of 8. We close out with the White Sox and Dodgers. I'm going to say this. Dodgers only 310. It's only 310 with the Dodgers. I thought this would have been a skyrocketing number there, but it's only 310. Total 8. And that just tells you how far the White Sox have improved to be only a $3 to be a $2.73 dog against the Dodgers here. Total with Yamamoto on the mound. Total here at 8.5. We get started with Rod.
Yeah, it's Smith on the other side, though. So what Smith you going to get? He's been so iffy all year. He's been good at times, and we've seen him where he's like the ace, and then we've seen him where it's like, ooh, it's dumpster fire Smith. So what are you going to get from good old Shane Smith? Look at him against Arizona. He went 2 innings. That one time, it's 2 innings. He gave up 5 earned runs in that one. So it's what are you going to get from Mr. Smith? So I get the price on that one. I would lean to an over. I think we see plenty of runs in that Dodgers game. But the one I'm looking at here in this late night block of games is Astros and Rockies. 11? You can find 11.5? They're not scoring 12 runs. No chance. That's a crazy total. Both these offenses are not even scoring close to that average. They'd have to be like exceed beyond expectations for you to be seeing that type of runs. It is Colorado, but I think that's just an overblown number there in Colorado. Giving the Colorado a little bit of respect. 7-3 to the under in their last 10. That's way too many. Give me the under 11. If you find the 11.5, so he said it is out there. Grab it in that one. Total's way too high. And then an 8 in Seattle. All right, give me the under 8 there in Seattle with Kansas City. It was 7.5 yesterday. Now you're gonna bump it up to this? No, give me the under 8 there. So a couple unders in the late night spot for you. Oh, and one more. Hey, it's Zach Gallen going. So as bad as the Giants have been, I can't take that guy. No chance. Time for the Giants to get themselves a win. It's Zach Fallen Day. He's falling. He's falling. He's always falling. That guy's a bum. Give me the Giants in that one.
And
I'll take
money on top of that.
Singing the song with bird song.
Bird song. What's bird song is bird song and bird poop. You just never know what
Yeah, watch out. Bird might shit on your head today, so you never know.
That's what you got to be careful with him sometimes. We move on over to Chris.
Yeah, I'm going to go this Guardians-Cubs game. We'll take the Cubs on the run line there with Matthew Boyd, fading Gavin Williams on the road there in that one. Probably not touching that Houston Rockies game. I was looking at it. I mean, Chase Dollander is giving up 2.02 home runs per 9 innings. He's got a +8 ERA at home. It's probably where all that numbers come from. Probably just leave it alone now. We may get up and over it. We may stay under it. So I just probably dodge that one. Speaking of dodging stuff, there we're going to go with the White Sox Dodgers over. I think the Dodgers beat up on Smith here and take care of business there like they always do. First game of the series, they come out, especially at home. They should get up and over 8.5, no problem. Definitely going to take. I'm taking Birdsong there as long as Birdsong shows up today. Fade Zach Gallen. Take the Giants on the money line in that one. And then, yeah, probably like Tony alluded to yesterday, we may see some sleep-inducing Royals and Mariners today. They got up yesterday, but still not getting up over 8.5 today. So take the under.
There we go with Chris on over to Alessandro.
No, yeah, I'm actually on the over in the Mariners-Royals game. I mean, I just can't trust Lorenzen with a 6.31 ERA in his last 5. Hancock's not that good either. 2 gas cans, in my opinion. I'll just take the over there. Mariners had a hot lineup right now. Julio Rodriguez, maybe he'll get a home run prop. Obviously, you got Cal Raleigh. There's really no value in that anymore. But, yeah, give me the over in that game. I do like that under in the Rockies and Houston game. I like that with you, Rod. Yeah, just can't trust either lineup there. Total's actually going up. I see 11 now. So, yeah, I'll hop on that under all day. And then the Cubs-Guardians game, yes, I do like the Cubs there. I'll take them run line, and then I'll also sprinkle on the over. I just think both pitchers get rocked here. I think they're kind of fool's gold with some of these numbers I'm seeing. They got pretty solid numbers. 7-3 with a 2.65 ERA. I see negative regression on that. I don't see him continuing that at all. And then, yeah, I'm going to hop on the Giants with you guys. So, I mean, yeah, Zach Gallen is just a shell of himself. This guy was a former, Cy Young caliber pitcher, and it's just, ERA in the 5s at this point. Giants all the way there. Then I'm going to cover my eyes here and take the under in that Dodgers ballpark. 8.5, I'll take the under. Hoping Shane Smith shows up here, just, limits the Dodgers bats to 3 runs, 4 runs even. I don't know about 4 runs, 3 runs, 4-3 Dodger win type thing. So maybe if you want to take the run line there with the White Sox at the plus price, you can look there. But it's scary, so I don't know, just a lean.
All right. You don't see Matthew Boyd as a Cy Young, huh?
No.
No, you don't. Okay. That's what he's put up so far. But
I know.
I know. But that's, you look for the – that's true. You got to look for the regression. Is this someone you put in the Cy Young talk? Probably not. Move on over to Justin.
That'll be my third premium I got in the Cubs game. As far as the Astros, I don't like Dollinger. Give me Astros -1.5. Give me the Mariners -1.5, plus money. And I guess I'll be on the island. Give me the I don't like Birdsong. So give me the Diamondbacks 130 minus money line 137.
I don't like either.
The Dodgers in my parlay.
There we go here from Justin. Tell you what I think here about these games here. I'm going to take the Cubs run line. Believe it or not, after a road trip, they are 5-1 of the run line at home. On a road trip, returning over 4 units. This Cleveland team is $1.76 in their past 6 games. You saw their last series; they were against the Cardinals. They couldn't hit worth a lick, but their bullpens regressed. ERA near 9 over their past 6 games. Cubs have been hitting the ball right now. Their bullpen over their past 7 ERA of 0.36. Boyd, just give me one more step before the regression comes. I'll take the Cubbies here on the run line and get a plus price there. I'll be that one guy that takes the over in Houston and Colorado. It's cool in this one. Based on the weather, right? We got 83 degrees, the wind blowing out in Colorado. So when the wind's blowing out, we got near mid-80s. I'm going to take over there in that one. Don't look at the stats, look at the weather in that one. Giants and D-backs there. I'm going to take the plus with San Francisco. I know Gallen has been rough, but the bullpen just sucks here for Arizona. You saw what Miami did to them. I mean, that was just a mess there. At least you got a better bullpen here. This is the difference here. I'm getting a plus price with a better bullpen with the Giants here. And we've talked about Arizona as a home favorite, right? This is the worst favorite in baseball this year. I don't see anybody worse than this. So Arizona, if you bet Arizona as a favorite at home by -110 or higher, they are 16-18, losing 13.2 units. So this has been the worst favorite in baseball this year. So I got to look at San Francisco in a divisional game there. Yeah, I'll go under there with Seattle and KC based on the ballpark dimensions there. KC just not hitting right now. And their bullpen has been pretty good on the road. Seattle, a 221 batting average here at home. And I'm gonna take the over in LA. And anytime I see an 8.5 in LA, I just bet the over every time at home. That's the way I do with the Dodgers with the hitting right now. LA here. Actually, the Dodgers bullpen over their past 29 games, ERA of 4.5. They are hitting 277 at home, 79 homers in 44 games. Smith over his past 4 starts, ERA of 5.60. Yamamoto his past 5 starts, ERA of 4.21. And I got to look here. Okay, against interleague played against the American League at home this year. LA 11-1 to the over. So they've got money that they've got the stats or the analytics there working for them. They know these pitchers from the AL. So I'll look into them in that spot. All right, let's continue here on the 26 Morning Show as we get ready here for the single game in the W4 tonight. Commissioners Cup for the money. Fever in the Lynx. Here we see the Lynx favored 7, although we're seeing 6.5 pop up at Crescent and Pinnacle. So 2 sharp books have 6.5. Some of your squares have 7, although DraftKings has now moved to 6.5. So you can do your shopping, get the best numbers. Totals between 165 and 164.5. So do your shopping. It's spread out in those numbers there. We get started here with Rod.
Yeah, you look at this one. This one for all the money. So I see everybody's betting on the under. It's coming down that total in this one, and I'm going to go the other way. It's one of those things that it comes late. That foul game comes into play. You start smacking around, and that last 5 minutes could turn into 30 minutes, and you see 30 points late in this game when it comes down to it. And also the Fever, they love to push the pace. I know this Lynx squad will try to slow them up, but they're going to push the pace. This total that you see, the biggest question mark though is Caitlin Clark. Is she going to play in this game? We don't know. She's a game time decision, and you know what? I'm telling you, I don't think they're going to tell you yourself. Maybe tune into the happy hour by 5 p.m. Eastern. We might have an answer for you then. But I'm telling you, probably not. I'm telling you, they'll wait right down to the last minute before you change. We hopefully by the happy hour we'll have it for you. But I'm taking the over. I think at 164, this is a touch light. It's dropping down. Less wood to chop. Give me the over in the Commissioners Cup.
Here we go with Ron. We move on over to Chris.
Yeah, I agree with that over. You look what Indiana's done in the last 5 games. They're giving up 86.8 points on average there. And then, of course, Minnesota, we know, can score as well. So, yeah, I think we see a higher scoring matchup in this one. So we're going to take up and over the total.
We now see a 6. We've just seen some sharp money come in on Indiana now, down to 6 here at Pinnacle. So a big bet coming in right now. Matter of fact, 6 at -14. We're seeing money. Maybe there's some news out here on Clark because we're now seeing -6 to -114. This might hit 5.5 pretty soon. The books are all moving here, so maybe some word on Caitlin Clark because we now see 6s in that line at Pinnacle at the heavy juice there on the 6. Now Circa just moved to 6 flat just as I speak right now. So heavy line movement here on the Indiana Fever getting the money. Wouldn't be surprised if that 5.5 starts to show up as somebody in the chat say. So maybe some information coming out on Caitlin Clark right now because that line is moving on the Fever. We move on over to Alessandro.
No, yeah, I originally saw this Lynx line at 4.5 a couple days ago. So you hopped on that. If this line gets up to 7 or 8, you have a chance to get a little middle there. Always like that. But no, with this game, I think it's just Lynx all the way. You just lay it and play it, and yeah, not necessarily my most favorite game here. There's going to be a lot better WNBA action here throughout the week. So yeah, that's just how I feel about the game.
Yeah, and I don't think you're going to see 8s because we see 6 -114 now. So that's not going to happen. That looks to me the news is that Clark is going to play based on this line moving here just a second ago. On over to Justin.
Guess I'm gonna be on the island all day today. I got a premium on the side I posted yesterday, but as far as the total, I'm gonna be on the under. One, Indiana don't never cover their team total on the road, only twice this year. Minnesota's defense is excellent. Playing for the Marbles, I like a low scoring game. I'm looking at under 165.5.
Yeah, I don't really handicap W, but a 3-point shooter coming off an injury, rust. The first thing that comes to mind is rust. Will those threes fall when you miss so much time off the court? They don't, that's they'll only miss a couple games, yeah, but they don't play. They play twice a week in the W, pretty much. So it's a lot of time off when you don't play in the W there. So not just saying, just pointed out there that if Clark does come back, it'll be from a long rest there. And Mark says that we've got a slow pace here, so we'll see how pace there. So we'll see how that rolls. We'll see how that one goes. All right, let's continue here on the Tony Fix Morning Show. As we get ready here for our parlay peripheral segment, where our cappers get with a parlay, team player prop, game of the future, look in the peripherals with tennis. They'll make the call, or NFL season win totals, college football futures out there as well. So let's start with Rod.
Yeah, for me, little 3-teamer in baseball for you. We're going to take the Toronto Blue Jays. We're going to take the Texas Rangers and throw in the San Francisco Giants. Little 3-teamer for you in the MLB.
Here we go with Rod. We move right on over to Chris.
Yeah, we'll take Nasty Nats money line, take Toronto money line, take San Francisco Giants money line, and your home run prop for the day is going to be Bobby Witt Jr. I think he gets one here in Seattle. He's got one off of Hancock in the past. I'll break it down for you like I do on the hit list there. Hancock throws a sinker 44.6% of his pitches. Bobby loves to hit that pitch. He's got a couple home runs off of it, so I think he takes some yard today.
There you go from Chris on over to Alessandro.
No, yeah, we'll do a little 4-teamer just to throw in the WNBA game. So we'll take the Lynx there, minus the 6.5, 7. We'll do the Blue Jays. We'll take the Giants, and then we'll take – there was one more. Oh, Giants, Blue Jays, Lynx, and then the Brewers. Brewers on the money line. Excuse me.
From Alessandro on over to Justin.
Give me the Aaron Judge RBI. Get that nice plus money. Give me the Mets and Brewers over 8.5. Give me the Dodgers minus 1.5. And we're gonna throw in and give me the Mariners money line.
All right, there we go from Justin. Tell you what I like here. I'm going to take the Marlins plus. I'll take Tigers, Nats over. I'll take White Sox, Dodgers over the total All right, we got you through our Parlay Purple segment. Now it's time to see what our cappers have for sale over at TonySpicks.com. We just gave you our free plays, but if you're looking for our best plays or premium plays, head on over to TonySpicks.com. Link is in the description there. Of course, you'll be able to find all of our premium plays there, all documented records there from all of our cappers there, as you be able to find their leaderboards showing all the numbers there for you as well. We'll take a look here what Rod's got for sale over at Tony Spicks. Rod's put together a very impressive year like he did last year, right? Pretty great numbers up there. 4,503 units of profit documented. Rod, what you got for sale?
For me, looking at baseball, it's the dog days of summer, so looking to stay green on the baseball season. You know me, I love finding me those plus money spots. 131 and 153 is my MLB record for a nice little profit. So got a 3-pack today and Tuesday's action. Nice little 3-pack there. In that 3-pack is my MLB play of the day. So don't buy both. If you're going to buy the play of the day, I'm telling you, grab that Tuesday triple. Love those 3 plays today to sweep the board. So jump aboard that triple there. Hey, the rest of the week, CFL's on a nice little 9-0 run. So best deal to go is to jump aboard long term. Get that long-term pass. Grab me for the rest of the week. We got a whole slate of CFL. We got lots more MLB. And as Alejandro alluded to, hey, we got lots more WNBA later on in the week. They just cleared out this middle block in the middle of the week to take care of this Commissioners Cup. They take tomorrow off, and then they get right back at it. Hot and heavy, 5 games, 4 games. So lots of WNBA action there as well. Best way to go is take advantage of that 2-for-1 capper promotional as well here at Tony's Picks. Can't go wrong with that. Having 2 cappers putting money in your pocket. You see, I'm not the only hot capper over at Tony's Picks. So grab me up with another one of your favorite cappers, and let's both put money in your pocket. Can't go wrong with that. Tony T at checkout. Save 15%. Jump aboard. Let's continue kicking the bookie in the teeth.
That's right. You can see Rod Green across the screen. Get on board with Rod over at Tony's Picks, having a great 2025 here. Green across the screen, all major sports. Get on board with Rod. Long-term subscriptions as you scroll down the page, even season passes from your favorite sports. So get on board with Rod over at Tony's Picks. All right, let's take a look, see what's rolling over at Tony'sPicks.com. We'll see what Chris has got rolling. Chris put together impressive numbers here for Major League Baseball. Chris, what you got for sale?
I got you guys a 3-pack, my triple threat Tuesday pack there in baseball. Premium, 2 premiums, best bet, of course, like we do every day. A 3-pack there. And then, I'm also in the long-term, short-term there. I've got, I do baseball pretty much right now. That's what I'm focusing on. So, you'll get all the picks I put in for the baseball season through the World Series with my season pass. Still got a lot of baseball left to go. You can use that promo code TonyT at checkout, save you the 15%. Of course, you can pair me up with another capper, pair 2 people up, whoever you want to on there, your favorite capper, 2 people putting money in your pocket. Like I tell you guys, every day makes a lot of sense. So do that. You've got a lot of guys that do high volume. You've got people like me who do a little bit lower volume. Still pair us up, and everybody's on the leaderboard. People are doing well. So hop on that, and then just let's continue to try to stay hot here in July baseball.
That's right. Get on board with Chris over at Tony's Picks. You can see his plays up there. Best bet and a 3-pack. Remember, all of our one-day passes are profit guarantee. You must turn a profit or amount purchased will be credited back to your account for site credits. That's profit guarantee. So get on board with Chris over at TonySpicks.com. Scroll down, find the long-term subscriptions. Also, season pass up there from baseball. Still a lot of baseball left to go, at least another 4 months of it. So get on board there with Chris over at Tony's Picks. See what Alessandro's got rolling over at TonySpicks.com right now. Alessandro has been pretty hot here of late. Look at this numbers over the last 7 days. Over 1,700 units of profit, all documented. What do you got for sale, Alessandro?
No, I'm scorching hot right now. So I'm just going to keep touching every game on the board until I start cooling off. Then we'll dial the volume back down. But as of right now, we have 25 plays in today. This is why I say it's time to hop on a week pass with me. I mean, you're going to have over 100 plays easily in a week. So much value around on the board here that I just, I get excited with all this value. And, I feel like I could touch every game on the board. It's been working for me, hitting over 55% basically in the last 2 weeks. As you see, they're up 1,700 units there. So, rolling, have everything going right now. I have a 5-pack out for you guys today. It's going to have 4 of the baseball games, which is including my best bet. And then I'm going to have my WNBA, the Commissioners Cup bet included there. So, the top on. Always use the 2-for-1 capper special, as everybody been saying, With my picks, it's 25 picks, and then you got other guys here. I mean, you could have over 35 picks in a day here. So yeah, it's something really to think about. Have a lot of options to bet. And always use the Tony T discount code, get the 15% off, and let's make some money, guys.
So you got of course, if you got a big bankroll player, just spread it out. Just spread it out over these games. That's what they do in Vegas. That's in Vegas why they talk about that. When you're hot, that's when you really go. You increase your spread here. So there with Alessandro, you can see if you're just looking for a package play, he does have a 5-pack up there for you on the board there and a best bet. So if you want to opt that way, you need lesser volume. You have a choice here with the 1-day passes, or if you want to go all access, see all his plays, you can do that as well. So get on board. Alessandro's been red hot right now on the boards. As you can see on the leaderboards, get on board, promo code Tony T at checkout. You'll save that 15% off. A lot of cappers do that. They I know a few that do that spread it way out.
Yeah, I mean, I don't ever like put more than 5% of my bankroll out there in one day. So, I'm spreading these bets out with like 0.25%, 0.5% bets here. And we're just trying to get 1% better every day. The old saying, 1% better every day. Over the course of a whole year, you're going to be up huge.
There we go. We'll see what Justin's got for sale over at Tony's Picks. Justin, what you got?
Yeah, I got a 3-pack called Triple Stacks in baseball, and I got a premium in WNBA. Haven't given out nowhere. I still like it regardless of the Caitlin Clark news.
There you go. Get on board with Justin over at Tony's Picks right now. We can see he's got his plays up for you right now. 3-pack, triple stack, top 3 profit guaranteed. Or go long-term subscriptions as well. There are some plays for the long-term subscribers. You can see Justin 3-day, 7-day, up to a year pass, and use that promo code Tony T at checkout. We'll save you that 15% off. All right, I've got best bet on the board right now for Major League Baseball. Up based on $100 unit size, up over 2,000 units here for the year in baseball. My best bet is bundled with my 3-pack. Couldn't find that 4th premium today, but I got 3 premiums up on the board today. That's what you get from me, 3 to 4 a day on a full card for Major League Baseball. So get on board with me over at Tony's Picks and use that promo code Tony T at checkout. You'll save that 15%. Don't buy them both. Buy one or the other, because my best bet is bundled into that 3-pack for me over at Tony's Picks today. So get on board. Or if you get that 7-day pass, get off my baseball for 7 days. Like, I'm really doing 3 and 4 premiums a day in baseball. So get on board with me at Tony'sPicks.com. Promo code Tony T at checkout. They'll knock off that 15% off. All right, guys, so with you here Monday through Friday here at 9:30 a.m. Eastern time. It is the Tony's Picks Morning Show. So hit that subscribe button and get notified for our free plays. We're not just a YouTube channel with we have a lot of on-demand content as well. Of course, you see our website as well with our best bets premium plays there, and hit that subscribe button. If you happen to miss a show, head on over to our YouTube channel, and you'll be able to watch replays of our live shows up over on YouTube. And let me hit the YouTube tab right here, and I'll show you what we got up here. All right, hit the live tab, and you'll be able to see our live replay of our morning show, as well as our happy hour. Rod hosts the happy hour. He'll tell you more about that. And, of course, if you'd like to support us a little more, hit the join button, become a channel member. You get early access to my videos and a way to support us for the work put into this channel. Hit the videos tab. A lot more videos up here on demand. You'll see plays from the spreadsheet play day from Ron Crawford. El Nino's looking for those dogs. Chris will tell you about his content that he has up there as well. Rod going deeper dives here with on demand from the W and more. Of course, you'll see the compilation that Justin's part of with the WNBA. Of course, stay tuned later in the afternoon, evening as we release Ron's KBO pack up there. You can see put 4 up there night, so or more based on the schedule. So keep an eye. About an 8 Eastern time release on our YouTube channel, because those KBOs are overnight here. So you get those late plays from Ron with his KBO plays of the day, which you get my deeper dives from baseball, a lot more pitching stats, a lot more stats, trends, and more. Check those videos out. Or if you prefer, just check out the long compilation video there. I've got all 15 covered for you there. I'll let the cappers talk a little bit more of their content up there on the YouTube channel. Of course, Rod, you've got the happy hour today and more up there on the YouTube.
Yeah, definitely check out the YouTube content. We've got lots of it over there for you. WNBA, we've got some CFL moving forward into the week. And definitely tune into the happy hour, 5 p.m. Eastern time. We'll have you covered. Hey, we'll know whether Caitlin Clark's in or out by then. Hopefully, we'll see. So tune into the happy hour, 5 p.m. Eastern.
There you go. There, see there from Chris. Chris, what you got over there on the YouTube?
Guys, got you a deeper dive into that San Diego, Philadelphia, in case you needed it to know why to take the Philadelphia run line there. Not too hard, but did a little bit of breakdown there to give you a little bit of explanation so you don't just jump on that blindly. Then got you 5 more home run props out there today. Best matchups, like I alluded to earlier, we had Didi Fuentes out there One of them is Taylor Ward, but apparently he matches up better with Grant Holmes, so it just works out for us. The only one you really got to worry about is James Wood if they're going to intentionally walk him 4 times, but he matches up really well today. It's always kind of scary to put him on there, but you never know what they're going to do. Everybody's afraid of this kid. So anyway, 5 on there. We're 11 in the last 7 days straight here. Got that late one last night. So we're just continuing to look for those every single day. You probably will not find Judge, Ohtani, or Raleigh anytime soon on my home run hit list. Just no value there with those guys. It's better to take those guys for RBIs. You'll get a lot better value. So yeah, we're just going to kind of keep looking for the winners.
Yeah, good. Of course. So I know we can keep an eye on your shorts up there as well as your UFC videos.
No, yeah, I'll have the UFC videos out. Well, there's no UFC card this weekend, so nothing really for me this weekend as far as videos. I'll probably try to bank some shorts out. I see somebody making a little comment about the 25 picks. Nothing premium about that. I mean, my actual premium bet.
Well, there isn't. There's nothing premium. Nothing premium. So you're telling me you're just slapping in 25 premium plays that aren't your bets. So you're just slapping in plays for slapping in plays. Because if you're going to tell me that your real bets are just over here, well, then why are you slapping in 25 plays? You want to tell me where your best bets are? Then tell those and put those in as premiums.
Yeah, probably best. Just put in your press plays. That's You don't
exactly
want to
I have in my packs. Those are my best plays. My actual $19 best bet is my best bet of the day. Those other picks are just simple picks and leans, but obviously I'm making money on those. My percentage.
Yeah, let's take this conversation out. Let's take this conversation offside this. Yeah, we don't want to bring this up here. But we got to talk a little more about this off air. But the whole idea is the premium plays are the bets you're making, not just
your best bets. The bets you're making.
Yeah,
you making.
New York guy. We're gonna. We'll just got to do this off. We got to do this off camera, Rod. We don't want to do this. We'll talk about this off.
I'm just trying to make you guys money, man. At the end,
I got it. We'll talk about this off air. We'll talk about this off. He's a New York guy. We got to train him up. All right, Justin. What we got your plays up there as well. We got you in the mornings as well as the WNBA.
Yeah, you got me in the mornings every morning. You got the 2-3 zone with me and whoever comes. Starting this weekend, my laptop should be here. It was a casualty, so I didn't have a laptop, so it's hard to make a video off my phone, but should be here by Friday, give or take. But this weekend, you'll have me for the happy hours, 2-3 zone, and you'll see videos coming from me. And if I got I'm still gonna dig into some props. If I got some more action, I'll be on the happy hour tonight. But I gave y'all everything outside of my premiums that I bet, just to be clear.
Very good. Exactly. Yeah. Premiums are the plays that we bet, not that we lean on. We're going to correct that. All right, guys, that's going to do it here for this edition here of the morning show. Back again tomorrow live here at 9:30 a.m. East time. So make sure you like, subscribe, set those notifications. That's going to do it for you. Wake up, bye, guys. Make it a winning day. We're back here tomorrow on the Tony's Morning Show.